Hi all, my name's Nick. I am the founder and CEO of ChatMSP. The whole purpose of this video is just to give you a very brief overview of ChatMSP and its functionality and how it can address some of the problems that MSPs face. Now, the typical problems that we see service desk analysts face is that when trying to resolve incoming tickets, they may spend a lot of time searching through IT documentation, either in IT Glue or SharePoint or another tool like Hoodoo, and also simultaneously trying to search through previous tickets that have occurred that may give some clues on how to resolve the current ticket. So that all can add to increasing resolution time, and ChatMSP's goal is to shrink resolution time. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a live demo of myself interacting with this version of ChatMSP, which is hooked up to a ConnectWise managed instance. So one common thing that ChatMSP gets asked a lot is resolving tickets. So I can simply say resolve ticket ID 2009264. What ChatMSP would then do is it would do a search, make API calls to ConnectWise, understand what has happened during the life of this ticket. It would also understand have any similar tickets occurred in the past, and also simultaneously do a search through your entire corpus of IT documentation to try and generate a diagnosis for this ticket, as well as a resolution path the support agent can follow. Great, so now it's given us a diagnosis to this ticket, which is regarding a printer issue, and also the resolution paths that the support agent would need to follow. It also gives sources as well, and their sources could be maybe similar tickets, or it could be documentation. In this case, it decided to use general information from the public internet. We also can give, for every response, we can give ChatMSP the chance to instantly learn. So if this response was helpful, we could reinforce it to respond in this kind of way by pressing yes. If it's not, we can press no and give some pointers about how ChatMSP can improve. The alternative is you can just skip it and just ask another question. Now, using the same ticket ID, I'm going to ask ChatMSP if it could just summarize exactly what's happened in this ticket. So I could say, give me a summary of ticket ID. And again, you just simply ask it a question, and ChatMSP will figure out what actions it will have to take to answer your query. So we can see here it's given us the ticket. It's saying the ticket ID, who it's owned by, what's happened. We can actually see the issue was resolved and the support agent closed the ticket, which is great. And we can see in the sources here, it's picked it up from ConnectWise Manage, which is of course expected in this case. The other thing we could do is just ask it general information in our IT documentation. So I could just say, how can we reset passwords? And I'll name a specific client here for this instance, reset passwords for IQ users. And what this will now do is, again, ChatMSP will have to figure out the fact that you're asking a general question. It would then do a search through your entire knowledge base to come up with an answer. Okay, great. And we can now see it's given us a very detailed answer on what to do. And we can see the sources here are a specific PDF file that it's referenced here, which is great. So it's this answer is highly specific with some helpful references. Another thing we might want to try and spot is whether maybe tickets are reoccurring. So on a bi-weekly or monthly basis, those are the type of tickets we want to reduce going forward. So we can ask ChatMSP whether we think a specific ticket is a reoccurring issue or not. So I've just asked ChatMSP, is this ticket ID a reoccurring issue? It will then predict whether it thinks it's a reoccurring issue, and great, we can see that this is a reoccurring issue. So this informs us that we may need to update our KBs, SOPs, or procedures to try and help resolve this type of ticket going forward. So I hope that helps give you a great overview of ChatMSP. If you're interested, please join our waitlist and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.